Hey y'all, welcome to Infinite Muse. It's your girl Allie. So happy Merry Christmas before Christmas. Happy Merry Christmas before Christmas. Happy birthday Sagittarius. Happy birthday Capricorns. Alright y'all, so your girl done already cleared the energy, so y'all know this is going to be your passed on loved one ancestor read for the week of December the 21st through the 27th, 2025. This will be the last official passed on loved one ancestor read for the year of 2025. Thank you to everybody that done hit that purple dot. I know y'all over here getting these clear, accurate messages, raising your energy so you can be living your best life and not going back and forth with no ay. All right, y'all. So we gonna get into the. Well, first of all, we gonna get into these crystals because I hadn't even threw them out yet, y'all. So I had a little bit citrine left in this one, so I'm gonna just go ahead and empty this out. It's the end of the year. I'm gonna finish that one off, and then I just got some aquamarine. You know what I'm saying, y'all. Check out the Gemini read. You know what I'm saying. If you don't have those stones, just Google substitute or get you a yellow stone or get you blue stones or just get you some gold. If you got some gold, you know, a gold chain, something like that, or just a gold coin, something like that, you can put that down too, y'all. So yeah, but this citrine should be okay because y'all know citrine is for manifestation, so you should be good. Oh man, so I didn't have no Pirates gold, but I do have like some green, like some aventurine or something green to bring in money. I didn't think about that. Okay, hold up, y'all. I'm gonna go get some green stones. Hold up. All right, y'all. I'm back. So, I was led to get the green fluorite, but then I saw this green turquoise. So guess what? We're gonna do both. And then, so y'all was like, it's Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So guess what? I got a red stone too. I just said, let me just go and get it. So, baby, these reads finna be read. Let's get this good energy on this board. And so I just got some red coral, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's the first red stone I had. So I was thinking about going there, but I just got some coral. And then one other stone. Then we finna get we finna get into this read, y'all. So I thought this was what is it? Forgot what I thought, but it's pink quartz, y'all. So we just gonna throw a little bit into for love. Yes, 'tis the season for the reasons, y'all. So we gonna shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Hit them with the 7-11. All right, y'all. So we got all type of good energy on the board. This is so beautiful. This looks so beautiful. Oh wow. All right, y'all, let's get into this pool. You know your girl got some bonus, you know, stuff going on. So I'm gonna pull y'all 20 of the passing cards first, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll do 5 of the name pulls. And then we're gonna get into the read, and y'all know at the end, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna pause it, you know, read it back to you as a message, and then probably clarify if it's, you know, some you know, clarify the read, and do 3 more name pulls, and that's pretty much gonna be your last passed on loved one ancestor read for the week of well, really the year of 2025, y'all. All right, so let me clear this energy a little bit more because your girl trying to get y'all some clear, accurate, you know what I'm saying, messages, you know what I'm saying, through all the reads. Especially these this read in the last. I'm gonna do 2 more reads, y'all, and that's gonna be it for the year. And like anything else is probably just gonna be extra. I really don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything else, y'all, but we got 2 more reads. You got the we got the tarot read and oracle reading. That's gonna be it, y'all. Officially it, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, if your girl have a little more time, I might throw some here and there, maybe do a short here and there, you know, pull a couple of cards, but that's about it, y'all. Woo! Happy Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, boo! Y'all know this is like one of my favorite reads out of all the reads. This is like my favorite read, y'all. So I can wait. You know, I just love doing these reads, y'all. Y'all know these reads are done out of light and love. So if you're not in a good healing and you're not in a good grieving and healing process right now, you probably just want to just hit that purple dot and you can just come back. Y'all always kind of date the read so you can kind of know like what time, you know, span things are in. And sometimes, like y'all know, I told y'all, I think sometimes lately I've been kind of channeling both, like past and like in the present, you know, recent, you know. So I mean, yeah. So make sure y'all check out them name that name read and that with that name pull and the attribute pull. Oh, that just dang. Somebody was killed by a stray bullet. A child. It could have been a child, and it could have been like in their home, in their bed, something like that. It could something like that, and that just fell off. So maybe somebody that y'all know when the messages just pop out like that when I'm shuffling, it's a message for somebody to let you know stay tuned. It's something coming out for you. So if they resonate with you, stay tuned. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. All right, y'all. I think I'm about ready to start to get the pull. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Capricorns. Y'all know with the ending, beginning of the year is a lot of it's a lot of births and it's a lot of passings. Y'all know, you know, that's kind of how things go. So I really think that I'm gonna be channeling both, probably like in the now and then in the past, with it being the end of the year, y'all. Thank y'all all for hitting that purple dot. Thank you, you know what I'm saying, for taking the messages and doing what you need to do, taking them and raising your energy, making better decisions, stopping those karmic cycles. Dang. Oh my! Ooh. Collective. It's a lot of the a lot of your passed on loved ones died from cancer. Because these cards, y'all, I have not put like, when I do these kind of cards, I don't put more than like the same thing on like 3 cards, maybe 3 at the most, you know what I'm saying, and all 3 of the cancer cards have came out. But I think I ain't did no more than 5 cards with cancer, but 3 of these, it might just be these 3, I'm not sure, I'm just adding, you know what I'm saying, because I'm surprised that they all came out. But so a lot of your passed on loved ones off top died from cancer. They came out back to back, and I shuffle these cards pretty good. Let me split them again, y'all. But yeah, but that's like with any of the cards that I make that are handmade, I don't really put too much of this. Like with the name cards, your name, the same name is probably on 3 cards, and after that, that's, you know, that's a wrap. So cancer is very significant in, you know, your passing of your loved ones, right? For sure. And that's one more for the first. Okay, well, they flip like this, so I'm gonna take it. Oh my, all the cancer cards are coming out. Wow. And like y'all know, I said y'all need to watch young folks, you know what I'm saying, in general, but you know, them drugs, y'all don't know what type of shit. And I'm just saying, this is a message for younger people And well, anyone that's doing drugs, I would say. But y'all know it's a lot of weed smokers. Like, weed is the like going thing. And I don't know if y'all notice how it's like a lot of young, especially females, or all this cancer. You know what I'm saying? That's just so y'all need to, you know, watch what you're putting in your body. Not just food, but the weed you're smoking. You know what I'm saying? You need to watch it. And then if you're doing other things that may be a little bit stronger, you need to watch it, because these people are putting all kind of chemicals that will cause cancer. You know what I'm saying? And health issues. So you might need to be aware that y'all know it's a lot of babies coming out with a lot of health issues. It's a lot of it's like normal. It's like usually, you know, here and there a baby might come out, and these babies are coming out with serious health issues. So I mean, I'm talking about multiple heart problems, defects, you know what I'm saying, breathing issues, you know what I'm saying. So y'all just need to be mindful of that, you know what I'm saying, especially women, young ladies. I mean, that really go from anybody that's putting drugs that, you know, even sometimes prescribed drugs. Y'all know they be at the end of the commercials, they got all these, and you know, little side effects that can happen. You know, they say them real low, real quick, or whatever. So just be mindful of that, so you can imagine what street drugs can be doing to your body. I'm just saying, y'all. I know everybody that got cancer do not smoke weed or do drugs, but I am just saying to you, I've noticed it's a like really big increase in the younger generation getting cancer. And I'm talking about like a lot of them pass. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of stuff that was like rare is just like getting normal. You know, kids, babies passing, like, that's crazy. But you know, anyway, y'all, that was just like a little something that I was led to just say. You know, even like with alcohol, drinking a lot of alcohol, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you have like high blood pressure, diabetes and stuff, and then you drinking a lot of alcohol. Alcohol got like a lot of sugar and stuff, especially like wine and stuff like that, yeast and stuff, you know? So just be mindful of that, y'all. And like, I do like to drink wine on the weekend, you know what I'm saying? But I try to limit, because I even notice when I drink wine, it's like I feel like I get more congested a little bit sometimes, like, you know, more mucus, to be honest with you. So, you know, y'all just pay attention to stuff like that. Hopefully everybody's month is going well, you know what I'm saying? We're going into a new year, y'all. Is that 2? Yeah, that's 2. Okay, so we got one more, you know, one more row of 5, and then we're going to get into these passing cards. And all this is kind of just letting you know that, you know, just giving you a little bit more clarification that the reads are for you, right? You know what I'm saying? And like, I literally really feel like some of these ways, these passing cards could be relevant for like this week, literally for this week, to be honest with y'all. No, I think I did probably do about 8 cancer cards. Now I'm thinking about it, because I did not do all the cards the same way. So, you know, it ain't like just cancers, like got specific cancers on them. So I probably might have did like 8 cancer cards, but I see 4 of them out, and I think I just saw one. So I might have did 8, y'all. I'm not sure, but when I was doing it, you know, usually I don't do any more than 3. of the same thing, but I think I was like, nah, I could be a little bit more accurate, so that's why I probably did as many. And that's probably why as many came out, because y'all know Cancer is very, you know, it's you know, it's kind of getting really relevant. All right, y'all. So keep in mind, make sure y'all look at that name pool, and make sure y'all look at that attribute pool. Alone, you know, with this, if y'all, you know, the reads be reading, you know, because sometimes they connect. And like I said, it might be 6-7 reads I do in a week, and you might only connect with 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely gonna have some issues, especially if your name came out. Okay, this is the last card. Okay. I hope y'all enjoy the gifts that I am giving you all this week, because I really, you know, try to amp up the reads, you know what I'm saying, to give y'all more clarification, you know what I'm saying, and just make the reads, you know, read more for you and be more accurate, so you can, you know, really get into them and enjoy them, you know what I'm saying, you know. So I'm finna get into this, you know, read. Excuse me. All right. Strangulation by the hands of a lover, a frenemy, or a family member. Yeah, that's definitely significant. Y'all heard the ding. That could be in the noun. This is something that could happen this week, or like I said, because I feel like I'm channeling both. But that's, you know, someone's passed on loved one passed through strangulation for sure. Poisoned, antifreeze, arsenic. Surprising indeed. But yeah, poisoned, antifreeze, arsenic. Cancer. So your passed on loved one died from cancer. It could have been colon, prostate, or bone cancer, leukemia. Cancer. It could have been neck, breast, lung, or lymph node cancer. And y'all know my last relationship, he had, a lot of he had neck cancer, so I think it had spread it. So yeah, so that's significant for me for sure. Y'all know I tell y'all I always get, you know, things, you know, out of the reads for myself too. Cancer, uterine, cervical, pancreatic, breast cancer, lung. And I think my maternal grandmother died from pancreatic. I think it was pancreatic cancer she died from. So y'all, I tell y'all these reads I always read. So with that, grandmother might come out. You know what I'm saying? Your grandmother probably gonna come out. Let's see. Lung or heart failure. Someone's passed on loved one died from a head injury. So either they fell and they hit their head, or either they were shot in the head, or either somebody hit them with a head. It hit them in the head. Maybe like they could have been hit in the head with a bat, a hammer, something like that, a pan, you know, something like that. But they died from a head injury. I'm hearing they could have even had a car accident and hit their head, like hit their head on the dash or something like that, or something like that too, y'all. That's what I'm hearing. That's not on there, but that's just what I was hearing. Stabbed in the lungs. So y'all know, you know, stabbed in the lungs. So I cannot remember, but I do think that I had an uncle, y'all, that I know that he was stabbed by a lover and he passed, and I don't know, I think it might have been like it hit his lung or something like that. I think that's how he passed. But anyway, y'all, I'm just sharing with y'all to let you know, like, you know what I'm saying, that these reads be reading, and baby, when I tell you my ancestors show up, my ancestors show up. So yeah. And then I think by me kind of being related, like the way I'm picking up today, y'all, is like if I'm relating to it, it's like I feel like I know that you will relate to it, or like I said, this could be something in the now, in this week of November. What this read is for November the 21st through the 27th, 2025. But y'all, today is Wednesday the 17th. So y'all know I told y'all I was a little bit ahead with the reads. So today is the 17th. So to be honest with you, this could resonate if it's resonating in the now. Like maybe you have a sick loved one, or maybe something happens, you know. These could be some of the ways from like the 17th into the end of the year. But the read is for the 21st through the 27th, y'all. Somebody's passed on loved one died from a plane crash. Breast cancer, uterine cancer. So breast cancer, uterine cancer, and y'all know that already came out. So that's significant for the collective for sure. Your passed on loved one definitely had breast cancer or uterine cancer. For sure. Or they could have both. They could have had both. Alright. Someone's passed on loved one was stabbed in the back or in the face. It's like I'm seeing somebody, like I'm seeing a knife in somebody's head, to be honest with y'all. Car accident, 2 cars collide, or either it was a car pileup. So your passed on loved one, either it was a 2-car collision, or either it was like a car pileup. You know what I'm saying? So your passed on loved one could have like stayed like in a bigger city. Y'all know heavy traffic. You know what I'm saying? Texas, Atlanta, California. You know, heavy traffic areas with heavy traffic. Detroit, Chicago. You know, that type energy. Burnt to death explosion, car, delivery truck, or plane. And so with that, y'all, I'm just going to give y'all some examples of the burnt to death, the car. You know, the car could have caught on fire, explosion, right? And that's how they passed. If they were delivered with this delivery truck, I'm getting like 18-wheeler or something like that, maybe caught them on fire, either like they were in their work vehicle and there was a collision and it was a fire, right? And with the plane, I'm just getting like a plane exploding, you know, a plane crash. It could even been like a bomb on the plane that exploded on the if it wasn't a bomb on the plane that they were on, it was a plane explosion. Horse accident, fell off horse. Life support, died in surgery. So the energy I'm getting off this, because this is kind of rare, a horse accident, right? The way your passed on loved one passed. So either they fell off the horse and it was immediately, or either they fell off the horse and they went into the surgery, and like in surgery they might have died, or either if they went in surgery they've been found, they probably been on like life support or something like that, and you know eventually you can't just stay on life support. So that's, you know what I'm saying, so something like that. And that's kind of different because people don't too much die off, you know, pass from horse accidents. So that's very significant for someone. Sickle cell complications. So somebody probably had like a stroke, organ failure, or like an infection. And either they, you know, the sickle cell caused that, or either like, how do I want to say it? Either these people just had like a stroke, they have organ failure, maybe some kind of immune infection or something like that, and they had sickle cell. You could take it either or. Put it how it resonate, y'all. This the last stack of the passing cards, and then we're gonna get into the name pool. Shot or stabbed during a robbery. So, you know, the passed on loved one was either shot or stabbed, and they, you know, that's the way they passed, getting robbed. Said sudden infant death syndrome. So y'all, you know, pretty much most people know what this is. You know, a lot of people say like, I forgot, do they say lay the baby on the back or not? But y'all know this is kind of, they say when your baby passes and sleeping. It's not no real explanation for it. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just say that because y'all know I'm spiritual, you know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't gonna, you know, this ain't for everybody. But I will say, because when I just read that card, a thought came to me about a video that I had saw, and the lady was talking about beauticians and hairdressers, stuff like that. And they were saying how a lot of beauticians or whatever be into like witchcraft. And I think they were saying like it was like foreign women. I can't remember like which ones they were saying, but it's like they have a tradition where they cut their baby hair and they give it to like the people pay like a lot of money for their baby hair. I don't know if they know that what they're like, why they paying so much for the baby hair, but they say that they do witchcraft with the kids' hair, and that's a way of harnessing their energy. So I don't know. I was just led to say that, you know, maybe this, I ain't never heard of it, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm just saying, when I said that, it just came, that came in my thought. That was the thought that came to my head about that. And then just in general, y'all, you need to watch who you let be in your head, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people would take your hair and do things with your hair, and you trying to figure out what you got going on, and it's your beautician or your barber playing with your life. And I'm gonna just put it like that, you know. And that is so true, you know, because I never even thought about that. Y'all know I don't go to the beautician or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? I just pop it on, you feel me? But I never even thought about that, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a thought for, you know, y'all, when I get information, when something hit me, I'm just gonna give it to you, you know what I'm saying? So you might need to think about that, you know what I'm saying, leaving your hair, you know, places, you know, especially when, because some of these people will tell you what they're into, you know, and you might be like, nah, I'm not into that, but then in the end of the day, I would not trust someone that is literally telling me like, hey, I do this, would you like me to do this, you know, because some of them are open, and then some of them hide what they do. So there's just a little information, y'all. It's the end of the year, the beginning of the year, so as much information I can give you in the reads, you know what I'm saying, or whenever something come up, I'm gonna relay it to you. That's all I'm saying, y'all. But let me get back, you know what I'm saying. Heart attack started with pain in right side of chest. Someone had heartburn, indigestion, and waited too late because they thought it was another episode. Okay, so what I mean by this is, like, you know how like people have like heartburn, indigestion, and they feel like, oh, let me just go take some Tums or something like that, or my medicine, you know, my chest or whatever is acting up. And literally they thought that's what it was, and it wasn't. It really was a heart attack, and that's how they passed. And like I said, it could have been started with like, it's like, oh, my chest hurting over here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's right here, you know. And they had a heart attack. I'm just saying. Muscular dystrophy, y'all know it ain't no cure for this. That's like when your muscles deteriorate, right? So they, you know. So I read up on that a little bit, y'all, and I think they was like saying that most people with muscular dystrophy. I was looking at the lifespan, y'all, because I had a little scare about one of my relatives, and I just kind of wanted to know like what it was, and is it a cure for it, or, you know, treatment, and, you know, so I'm just say somebody, loved one, could have passed in their like 20s, 30s, early 40s from this. You know, something dealing with the muscular dystrophy. I'm going to say that, y'all. Organ failure. Heart, lung, liver. And y'all know organ failure came out before. So someone's passed on, loved one definitely passed away from organ failure. And y'all know that they could have been like on a transplant list, or they could have actually had the transplant and the organ failed. You know what I'm saying? It rejected. So heart, lung, liver. Okay, y'all. So those are your passing cards. Hopefully that will help the read be more clarifying to y'all. Let me just shuffle a little bit. Y'all know I like to put them back, and they all like the same. I do not like. I just irritated. You know, I like to make sure they're like a little bit mixed back up. You know, so the same stuff won't be coming out when I get ready to pull from them again. So, you know, if I put them up, y'all. Okay. I saw COVID when I did that, so somebody passed on, loved one could have died of COVID too, or somebody can have COVID right now. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay, so let's get into these name pools, name cards, so we can get into the read. Y'all know I had told y'all I was led every once in a while. I'm led to put more names in the cards, and I was led to do that, y'all. And so I'ma just take, you know what I'm saying, like if all the way up until the end of the year, whenever I'm led, you know, if I'm led to put some more cards in, I'm gonna do it. But the cards that I put in, y'all, I told y'all I was going to put 3 different cards in there because I feel like that's what I was going to need to use. I actually put 10 extra cards in that karmic card. So it's like a bonus. When them karmic cards come out, they just let me know somebody doing dark magic with the collective, right? And they got names on the cards, right? So it's 10 of them in here, y'all. It's only 10 cards, and it's got karmic on it. And if they come out, then just let me know that y'all need to really amp up for your protection and stuff, because somebody playing in your energy. You know, y'all see all these cards. It's only 10 karmic cards in these cards. And that's the way I was led to put them. How to, you know, to insert them into the reads. So, ooh, child, I think I just saw one. But y'all, I already told you, it's nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if like 2 or 3 of them maybe come out and y'all see these cards. But the thing about it, I was led to put them in, and then I already told y'all I feel like the karmas, I already know they playing in our energy. And like I told y'all, January 1st is go mode, baby. Them backfires is real, and the backfires and I already started hitting. I promise you. People are already getting into car accidents. People's already arguing and fighting with each other. People are already getting sick. People having a lot of loss of loved ones. Not distant, but love, close. You feel me? It's already starting to hit. People definitely breaking up. Y'all that. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely hitting back. I'm trying to get a good little shuffle, y'all, because like I said, I want to make sure the bitches is clear and accurate and precise and to the point. Okay. All right, I'm ready, y'all. Okay. Well, that just fell out. What the fuck I just say, y'all? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? First card out. You see this? Now, this is just like a name card, but this card says masculine karmic. It's the first card a karmic. I told y'all I was led to I just put these cards in here. I told y'all. And that's like a bonus card. So like, cause so that's just one. Baby, when is they gonna learn? And like I said, I don't know why they playing with my ancestor reads, but like I said, I feel like this cause it's just, you know, like I said, somebody gonna pass. Y'all see these cards. All right, so this is 5. Let's see what these cards. Okay, so y'all know. Shit, I don't know why. Well, we got 3 more pulls, but y'all know I said 2 or 3 of the cards probably gonna come out because I was led to put them out. It was the first fucking card. Masculine karmic cult member. He is a preacher, pastor, deacon, mason, fraternity. Is sending you negative energy. Do a return to sender collective. It's a masculine in your energy doing, you know, over there playing with that shit. I return to sender any negative energy sent from a cult member, a preacher, pastor, deacon, mason, fraternity. I send the karmic energy back to its rightful sender. Question to your fancy. Oh, my bad. Oh, you fancy, y'all. Y'all just got through out by that, but I'm like, question to you, like, no, but it's you fancy, huh? So the names are Archie, Elijah, James, Henry, Warren, Lincoln, Mitchell, Roman, Max, Conrad, Eldrick. So to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna just show y'all that I'm gonna go on by my business. Put that where it belongs for you. Celeste, Elizabeth, Elise, Liz, Lizzie, Beth, Becky. Hendrick, Henderson, Hanson, Haley, Hester. Someone's nickname is or was, so this is your name or your passed on loved one, nickname is Bucket, Stink, a Stinker, Ham, Hammer, Shell, Bucky, Pal, Mini-Me, a little something. Somebody called like little J, little D, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or somebody's name Nut or Ash. Spanish name. Juan Antonio Sabio Leonella, Carlos, Alberto, Antiago, Nanuel, Jose, Enrique, Brianco. Ooh, child. All right. So let's get into the pool, y'all. And I feel like with that name card coming out with that return to sender, you know, that either that's the name of the person that is sending it, or either that's the name of the person that somebody is either you're the sender or you're the receiver. Somebody sending it to you, or either you're sending it, right? And like I said, it could, you know, definitely your passed on loved one, you know, name, your name, you know, y'all put it where it belongs. Passed over loved one was adopted, foster child, or foster parent. One more for the hard check. Okay. Excuse me, y'all. Passed over loved one was a step parent. Your passed on loved one. What happened? Unexplained death, tragic, sudden. The family is waiting on an autopsy. Ooh, somebody passed over loved one was definitely adopted, foster child, or foster parent. That's the second time that it came out. The color blue is significant. Favorite funeral color. Passing on loved one favorite color. Your favorite color. Y'all know when they pop out, they just let you know it's a message for you. Then y'all see passed on loved one, child, baby up to 12 years of age. They let you know. Stay tuned. It's a message for you. Hell is real. That's your passed on loved one message, and the answer is no to the question. No. Blue. Message. I miss you. No, I'm not gonna do that now. Wait, get this last card. Okay, y'all, so unique color scheme, customized rainbow tropical loud. This is how you dress, or your passed on loved one dress. This could be like the funeral, you know, y'all had it was customized, maybe, you know, really colorful, you know what I'm saying. It was a unique color scheme. The yellow popping out, the yellow and purple is really popping out to me, y'all. Passed on loved one message, I know my killer. You have survivor's grief. I wish it was me. Why, God? Why? So y'all know, I tell y'all, this is like, this give me energy, somebody losing their child maybe, or like a lover that they, you know, like a lover that they were just really, really close to, or either like a parent, like really, really close relationship. Distance where? No, you know, like really close. Death by, probably saw each other like every day, you know what I'm saying, type of energy. Death by heart attack. Y'all know that came out in the passing cards. Passed on loved one message, you will smell me. Pass over loved one, God, child. Death by shooting, multiple major artery, bullet travel, chest area of the head. Pass on loved one message, they stole the money, drugs, pill, meth, weed. Closed casket, head injury, decay, or only remains. Somebody could have hit an urn. Murderer, passed on loved one. It was an accident. This is what they're saying. It was an accident. I didn't mean to kill your loved one. Red, passed on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. Was our favorite aunt. Funeral, wait, y'all know when I tell y'all I get this card, this is like in and out. And you know I told y'all I feel like I'm channeling for both. So either this is like your past on loved one already, you know, passed, or either this is in the now. From the 17th into the end of the, to the 27th. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing the read on the 27th. Even though the read is for the week of the December 21st to the 27th, I am doing this read on the 17th, Wednesday, y'all. I believe this is 17th. So somebody's going to be attending a funeral. Your feelings, this was, or either this was like the week of your past, you know, your loved one passing, or the funeral, you know, things like that. What is that? And y'all, I feel like the grandmother card gonna come out. I feel like it ain't came out yet, but I just feel like it's gonna come out. Your feelings, a child should not die before their parents. And y'all know I had told y'all the grief. What is this? The survivor's grief. It's connecting with the survivor's grief. Blue. Funeral color, pass on loved one favorite color, your favorite color. Death by domestic dispute, fighting, shooting, stabbed. Ooh. Backwards, okay. Yeah, that pink card probably gonna come out too. I'm not sure, y'all, but I really feel like that grandmother card, that pink card, gonna probably come out. If not, I know this grandma card should come out for sure. My grandmother card should come out for sure, y'all. I'd be very shocked if it doesn't. I really would. Ooh. Dang. Brown. Pass on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. And then what this say, y'all? Pass on loved one message, my favorite food. So either you're making their favorite food. You know what I'm saying? You just ate their favorite food. Somebody could like pizza. Pass on loved one murderer. I am not sorry and I do not feel remorse for harming your loved one. Okay, y'all, I'm ready to let me okay. Okay. Alright, y'all, let me start pulling. Your pass on loved one. What happened? Unexplained death, tragic, sudden. The family is waiting on an autopsy. Y'all know that already came out. The second time this thing came out. Pass on loved one message. Stop worrying. I'm in a better place. Message. I didn't get to say goodbye. Passed over loved one miscarriage, stillborn. Passed over loved one, your feelings. I needed more time. You are my angel. Passed over loved one nephew. Someone was murdered by a man. Murdered at the workplace postal parking lot. Pass on loved one answer no. A family member, family friend, friend, associate, child, parent, spouse, co-worker is not my murderer. So the answer no then came out twice. Pass on loved one message that cold chill was me. Pass on loved one message I am at peace. Death by house fire or fire. I look at your picture often, so this also could be that somebody's looking in this week is looking for pictures for an obituary, or you're looking at an obituary, or you're just looking at pictures of your passed on loved one. Passed on loved one great grandparent. Now this ain't grandma, but this does say great grandparent. And what I will say is y'all know sometimes I take this like your passed on loved one could be a great grandparent, but I also take this as that your passed on loved one was a great grandparent. So when I get this card, it's like, yeah, great grandparent, and then your passed on loved one was a great grandparent. That's two different energies, y'all. Am I pulling from the bottom? Yeah, okay. Was or our favorite niece. Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna just pull 8 more stacks, and then I'm gonna pause it and then go through. I don't think I need to pull like, because sometimes y'all know, well, no, y'all know usually I pull like 8 for the middle and then I put 8 to the side. Should I, what time is it? What should I do? What should I do? They telling me do it 1, 2. I got it. 3. Pass on loved one parent. Someone starved to death. 3. 4. 5. Someone passed on, loved one, could have been a donor. 26 to 40 years of age. Alright. 8. Okay, that's what they told me to do. And in the other 8 cards would be the clarification. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to pull. Then we can get into the message. I can pause and get into the message. Okay. You, I am still angry. Green, pass on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, funeral color. So this could be somebody's last name. Assassinated. I miss you so much, Grandma, Pawpaw. Death by strangulation. Did that come out in the passing cards? I can't remember. Message from passed on loved one. I have an unborn baby on the way. Take care of my gift. Thank you. Passed on loved one message. Thank you for doing my hair and makeup. You, I'm glad I was able to see you before you transitioned. Your passed on loved one heard you. Murdered in a house or in home. You, I wish you were here. Death by a frenemy. Pass on loved one message. Pray on it. Let go. Let God. Death by lack of medical care or medicine. Home invasion. Death by drug overdose. Fentanyl, meth, crack, cocaine, ecstasy pill, prescription heroin. Question to your passed on loved one. Did you suffer? They were on life support. They had terminal illness, hospice care. Passed on loved one message. I am at peace. Passed over loved one miscarriage, stillborn. Did they already come out? I thought this came out, or did I put it back? Alright, y'all. So let me pause it, and then your girl come back and read it as a message for you. All right, y'all. So your girl has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 sticks, but y'all, these right here, I feel like these cards right here can resonate with the first 3 sets of messages. I feel like these could resonate with all 3 of those for sure. I mean, it can resonate with anything in the read, but for sure, I feel like these will resonate with all 3 of these. And then the only card that I couldn't really just lay with the stack is the funeral wait, because I feel like either someone is going to a funeral, this point blank period between today, which would be, I think, the 17th, December 17th through the 27th. You're going to await a funeral. Or either this is the week of your passed on loved one. This is the week that they passed. They hit their funeral wait, something like that. This could even be something about a birthday, something like that. So that's why I couldn't really put this one, because it's fluent. But I'm gonna read these messages and then I'm gonna go to the next 3. Keep in mind, I feel like this will resonate with the first 3 sets. You, survivor's grief. I wish it was me. Why God? You question God. Your feelings. A child should not die before their parents. You, I am still angry. Message. I did not get to say goodbye. Pass on loved one. Your feelings. I needed more time. You, I wish you were here. Oh, it's another one. Pass on loved one message. Stop worrying. I'm in a better place. Okay, so the first message that will resonate with that, I feel, is pass on loved one message. Pray on it. Let go and let God. Home invasion. Assassinated. I miss you so much, Grandma and Pawpaw. Passed over loved one, Godchild. Blue. Funeral color, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color. Message from your passed on loved one. I have an unborn baby on the way. Take care of my gift. Thank you. Death by shooting. Multiple major artery, bullet, travel, chest area, head. Passed on loved one message. They stole the money, drugs, pills, meth, weed. Passed on loved one message. I know my killer. The next message that I feel like will resonate with that first messages I said is death by a friend of me. Murderer, passed on loved one. They saying it was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. Passed on loved one, nephew. Someone was murdered by a man. Red, passed on loved one, favorite color, your favorite color, or the funeral color. Your passed on loved one, what happened? Unexplained death, tragic, sudden. The family is waiting on an autopsy. The third, message that I feel like will resonate with the first one that I read is question to your passed on loved one. Did you suffer? So they want life support. They had a terminal illness, probably hospice care. Passed on loved one message, I am at peace. Pass on loved one message. Thank you for doing my hair, makeup. Pass on loved one message. You will smell me. Was our favorite niece. You are my angel. Unique color scheme. Customized. Rainbow. Tropical loud colors. Like I said, this yellow and this purple is like standing out to me. Your passed on loved one probably like rainbows, unicorns. It's very colorful things. They could have been a Gemini, or you could be a Gemini. Green. That could be somebody's last name. It could be your passed on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, of the funeral color. And then death by drug overdose. Fentanyl, meth, crack, cocaine, ecstasy pills, prescription heroin. I look at your pictures often. Somebody could be looking at an obituary this week, doing an obituary, or you just looking at your passed on loved one picture. You missed them. Closed casket, head injury, decay, on remains. Someone's, passed on loved one could have had urns. Death by house fire. Yeah, I'm hearing children, like up to 5 children. Something is significant with that. Death by strangulation. Murder in a house or in home. Death by domestic dispute, fighting, shooting, stab. Passed over loved one, excuse me, miscarriage, stillborn. Somebody passed on a loved one could have died in a domestic dispute, and they could have been pregnant. So not only did they pass, the baby passed. Murdered at the workplace, postal parking lot. Was our favorite aunt. I'm glad I was able to see you before you transition. Your passed on loved one heard you. Passed over loved one, great grandparents. Death by heart attack. Ooh. Passed on loved one, answer no. A family member, family friend, associate, child, parent, spouse, co-worker is not my murderer. Death by lack of medical care or medicine. Passed over loved one message that cold chill was me. Alright, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these 3 name cards. And then I'm gonna clarify if this resonated for you, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned. I'm gonna clarify, but we're gonna get these last 3 cards, name cards, and then that's gonna and clarify, and that's gonna be the read, y'all. The last read of 2025 for your passed on loved one ancestor. Okay, this one. Oh my, 2. Alright, so actually 4 cards came out, y'all. I'm gonna keep all 4 of them. So excuse me, y'all. So another karmic card came out. I told y'all I was there to put them in, and you see and it came out. Another karmic card came out. So this let me know either this is someone that is karmic sending negative energy to you, or either someone with this name is sending negative energy to you, collective, or either collective you're sending negative energy to these people. It's either or. And like I said, with the negative energy, if you're in the collective, you sending negative energy, that means you just doing return to sender to these particular people. That's all. And so y'all, right off back, I'm gonna go and show y'all this other karmic card, because I think I see one name on there twice on this karmic card. And y'all know I told y'all I don't put the names on there no more than no, okay, so no more than 3 times. So y'all, the name Conrad is very significant because it came out with this. Y'all see it right here, the second name from the bottom, and then it's on this card. And y'all, it's a karmic card. So someone with the name Conrad is definitely sending negative energy toward someone in the collected, or either someone is sending them negative energy. Either or, you know what I'm saying, doing a return to something like that. You know what I'm saying? But that is very significant because it came out twice. Let's see if anything else is hitting. Okay. So Carl, Charles, Conrad, Sylvester, Steve, or Stephen, Cliff, or Clifford. Karmic card, y'all. So if this is your name, either you sending somebody negative energy, or either someone is sending you negative energy. Y'all put it where it belongs. Stacy, Satin, Sally, Sheba, Shell, Sheila, Shirley, Stella. Quanisha, Quantia, Quessa, Q, Quetta. Carolyn, Claire, Cece, Catherine, Katie, Kathy, or Celeste. Celeste came out like two times, I think. So y'all, like I said, either that's your name, someone connected to you, your passed on loved one. Y'all put the names, you know, wherever they belong. But them karmic cards, you know what I'm saying, those are basically letting you know either you sending, you know, you need to do a return to sender to these people, you know what I'm saying, because they're sending you negative energy, or either you're sending them negative energy collective, which I don't feel like that, so I just feel like you might need to do a return to sender, you know what I'm saying, to the whatever. If a name came out that resonated you on the karma card, I'm just letting you know, because y'all already know, I told y'all I felt that they were playing in our energy, and just the fact that I was led to put karma cards and they came out. I put 10 karma cards and 2 of them came out, so they're just, you know, clarification. You know. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to pull you 8 more cards to clarify if the read was reading for you. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. I'm going to pull you 8 more pulls. And then that's going to be the last official Passed on Loved One Ancestor read of 2025. Your happy birthday, Sagittarius. Happy birthdays, Capricorn. Happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's. Thank y'all all for hitting that purple dot. You know what I'm saying? Taking the messages of clarification to, you know, help you make better decisions, or just giving you, like with the Ancestor read, give me clarification, and maybe you get some comfort. Hopefully you get some comfort out of the reads. To let you know, just because your passed on loved one is not here physically does not mean they're not around you spiritually. You know, ask and you shall receive. Alright, y'all, so that's 1, 2, 3. Somebody definitely died by a plane crash. 4, 5, 6, 7, 'Someone was our favorite uncle. See, one more, y'all. Alright, y'all. So, right out back, I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all know I told y'all that I felt like the grandmother card would come out, and it hadn't came out yet, right? But, because I'm feeling like grandmother really heavy. So I feel like, and y'all know I told y'all I think the pink card might come out. So I feel like somebody's grandmother might pass in this week, or y'all might have like the funeral arrangements for this week, or this, like if your grandmother already passed, this was the week of her passing. I feel that strongly. So I feel the presence of like grandmothers that have already passed, and that some people are going to have passings of their grandmother in the week of December the 21st through the 27th. But I'm doing this read on the like 17th, I believe. So y'all, it's like they could pass from the 17th on up to the 27th. Y'all get it? Because you know you pass, you got funeral arrangements, so it's something like that. And y'all know I got the funeral wake card. So I'm feeling it strongly, y'all. So my condolences to anyone that loses their grandmother for sure, and to anyone that's having like passed, like loved one passing in the end of the year, right? But I'm pretty sure if you got somebody passing, somebody your family pregnant, right? So within 3 months they probably gonna be having their baby. You know, sometimes usually go like that. But let's get into these clarification cards, y'all. All these cards right here gonna do is clarify what's already on the board. If this ain't resonating with you, y'all have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you for, you know, tuning in. And y'all, hopefully y'all stay tuned to next year. You know, we're gonna, you know, just incorporate more stuff and just go even harder. So I'm gonna go ahead and clarify, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know, that's gonna be it. But racist murder, police terrorist attack. So it was either, you know, a police or terrorist attack. It was a racist murder. And I feel like there's something with maybe the plane, y'all. Your feelings, you are better off. You are not suffering. So you feel like your passed on loved one is better off. They're not suffering. They're in a good place. You know that. You know, even though you have your moments, you know that your passed on loved one in a better place. They're not suffering anymore. Passed over loved one, niece. I was thinking about the last time we talked, or I was in your presence. And y'all know I told y'all I feel like that pink card probably come out, and here it is. So pink, passed on loved one favorite color, your favorite color, the funeral color, feminine funeral, baby girl, breast cancer. So y'all know that breast cancer card came out in the passing. So like I said, this could be like the week of this right here. Feels like maybe this could be like the week of your loved one that passed, like their birthday, or like their funeral arrangements was this week, or either their birthday was in this week, or either this is like in the now. I'm feeling strongly in the now too. So there's two different energies, y'all. Passed on love with messages. Thank you for my haircut. Passed on love one friend. And y'all, death by plane crash. Somebody passed on love one, definitely passed in a plane crash. Check out the name reads, y'all. Tragic death bomb. Explosion, you know what I'm saying? Death by aneurysm. Brain tumor blood clot. So you passed on loved one had an aneurysm. Brain tumor or blood clot. Passed on loved one message. Ask for a sign and you will receive it. And message. I miss you. Aww. Alright, y'all. So that was your last official passed on loved one read. Hopefully y'all got some message of clarification and comfort. You know what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy, you know what I'm saying, your day. I'm going to get into these last two reads and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to start my day. But hopefully y'all have a great day, great month. You know, everything goes well as we move into the new year. You know what I'm saying? My condolences to anyone that is having lost, especially during this season and in this week. But yeah. But anyway, until next time, bye.